Hello everyone! So I am really looking forward to today's video because the wonderful small business Mindful Giraffe have sent me out one of their journals to review on the channel. So I'm going to open it up and I'll show you guys what I think of it. Okay, so let's get a first look of it. Here we go. Hang on. So it comes in this sleeve with a little sticker with their logo on it. So Mindful Giraffe there. You can see the pink peeking out. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's so beautiful! Oh, it's so smooth as well. Look at that. Look at the gorgeous little gold detailing of the giraffe there. We've got the gold spots up there, and then on the back in the gold we've got Mindful Giraffe. Hang on, can you guys focus on that? Oh, the gold is so much more sparkly in real life as well. Like, this is lovely. You can see the little gold bookmarks poking through. So this is their signature A5 journal in fuchsia pink. So all of their journals also come in B5, but I prefer a slightly smaller journal, so this is the A5 version. So first thing I'm noticing is it's got square corners. A lot of journals have round corners, so that makes these ones sort of stand out, and the pages of the paper are also square. We'll look in the paper in a second to sort of focus on this cover. Like, honestly, it feels so smooth. So these are like hard covers, so you can hear that, like, good solidness to them. This will help stop them picking up so much dirt. You can just, like, wipe them clean. Because, like, some journals have, like, velvet on the front and stuff, which means they can get dusty very easily. Whereas this wouldn't really get dusty because you can brush it off. And also, if you're carrying it around in your bag, it'll probably help protect the pages from getting, like, scuffs and everything. So I think that's really good. So let's have a little look inside. So it's very bright white paper, which I see as a plus. I really like white paper. I think it looks really neat and tidy. And then at the front, you've got this lovely little page with the logo and the Mindful Giraffe saying, and it says, this journal belongs to, with space to put your name. So it's nice and minimal. I really like that. And then we've got the pages. Oh, these are brilliant. So the pages have really light black dots. Can you see them? Yes, you can. They've got like really light grey dots. So it's a bullet journal with the dotted grid. But one of my main issues I have with bullet journals is that the dots are sometimes really, really dark, which sort of makes it seem a bit hard to see the actual pictures on it. It takes over the look of the page. Whereas these ones, they're there, and you can use them for reference to help make your trackers and your doodles and everything, and you can use them when you're trying to write in a straight line, but it's not going to overtake the look of the page because they are really, really fine, and I think that's brilliant. And again, the pages are really smooth to the touch. I really like that. So one thing that I see as a positive, but other people may not, is that this journal doesn't come with a pen loop. Now, I know some people like to have a pen loop, but I don't, because it means that whenever I'm writing, it's going to be sort of going against my finger, and I'm quite sensitive to sensory issues like that, and I wouldn't like that. So I'm really glad that it is just the journal. You got your cover, you got your paper, you got your bookmarks, and that's it. And I like that. It's like a no muss, no fuss, really minimalist. I think that's brilliant. It also hasn't got the elastic sort of band that some journals have to hold it closed, but I mean, it feels very solid. It sort of stays closed by itself, so I don't really see that as a big issue. Like, I understand it's nice for some people, but it's not, I don't see it as a con for this journal at all. Let's have a little look at the back. So again, at the back, we've just got the bright white paper with the glue down to hold it still. Some journals have like a little extra pocket, but again, I never really see the need for that, because if you just want to take extra stuff with you, you can carry it around in a pencil case or something. And then we've also got these two bookmarks. So the bookmarks are really nice and sort of like a golden yellow colour. They're like elegant ribbony type bookmarks, and I don't know if you can see they've got these little ridges on them, but this will be really good. And I'm really glad they've got two of them, because it means that you can keep one for the page that you're on, and you can also have one to link back to that month's trackers. So it's obviously for the first month you start, it'll be at the start, but as you keep going through the journal, it'll be like in the middle, so you can just have one bookmark to mark your page, and then one bookmark so you can turn and work on your monthly trackers. So now we are going to do a pen test, because this paper is 170 GSM, which is really, really thick. Most journals I've seen, like even high quality ones, are 160 GSM. So with 170 GSM, it should really be able to hold up well to different types of mediums. So we're going to test that out now. pen test page, and I haven't checked the ghosting and the bleeding yet. I wanted to use a wide variety of mediums, so I used some fine liners, I used some gel pens, I used these watercolor brush markers, used a paint marker, used these Derwent watercolors with a bit of graphite in them, and I used a Huu markers as well as some other alcohol-based markers. I also used a coloured pencil because I wanted to see how that went down. And I've got to say, because where the paper is so smooth, there weren't so many grooves for the pencil pigment to get into. So I would say if you're working with coloured pencils, this might not necessarily be the right journal for you. But if you can get it down. So if you sometimes use coloured pencils, still go with this one. But like if you're always using coloured pencils as your main medium, you probably want a paper that's less smooth. But yes, so basically everything after the Artesa markers here from below, this is all alcohol-based markers, and then you've got the watercolour paint and the acrylic paint marker at the bottom. But moment of truth. Okay, so there's absolutely no bleed through whatsoever, because I put this bit of paper behind just to be on the safe side. And I've got to say that's impressive, because a lot of papers bleed really badly. However, you can see ghosting from all of the alcohol-based markers. Now, it doesn't look like there's much ghosting from the others. So if I lay the paper flat, which is how you check the ghosting, there's almost nothing from the top ones. Nothing you can see with the naked eye. The camera sort of, because of the light, picks up differently. You can see a tiny bit here. I'm just going to check what that is. So that is the, okay, so the Artesa watercolour brush markers, they do ghost slightly. All of the alcohol-based markers did. I tested a range of different ones. So it looked like the Sharpie didn't actually go through that badly. And then the lighter coloured Copic didn't. The Spectrum Noir one did go through. But the Tombow brush pens, the lighter ones, don't go through as much. But they do all ghost. So this isn't... But basically, there's not really any paper that will comfortably take alcohol markers without ghosting. The paint marker didn't ghost at all, and then the watercolour, the colour didn't, but the water does seem to have affected the paper. This was a graphite based watercolour marker though, so I'm not sure if that makes a difference, but looking at it, it's just the water that sort of crinkled the paper a bit. But in person, it's really not that bad. It picks up more on the camera because how it picks up light and dark. But in person, it's really not that bad. It is just the alcohol markers that went through. So all in all, I am really impressed with this journal. One thing I did notice, however, is that the, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but basically the alignment of the dots isn't the same on all the pages. Like some of them will have it closer to the edge and some of them will be further from the edge. So I don't know if you guys can see right on the very edge, but the dots aren't as close as they were. However, that's not really a problem, it's just something I've noticed. Also, one thing I do really like is there's no numbers in the corner, and I like that. I don't like journals that have numbers in the corner because I feel it distracts from the page. Like, if you want to add your own numbers, you can, but for me personally, I prefer it without, so I'm really glad they sort of, basically, it's literally just a dot grid paper, really high quality. They've left it all to you, apart from the first page, where it obviously has the this journal belongs to, and this is a really nice this journal belongs to page as well. It's got that gold logo and everything. I really like it. I love how minimal it is. I love this colour, and I love the gold embellishments on it. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, I believe it is £22.50 for the A5 journals, and then £24.50 for the B5 journals, and it's free delivery within the UK. It's 48-hour delivery, which I think is really decent, because how many things offer free delivery on, like, small orders? And then there is international charges, so you'd have to look up for your country. But yeah, really reasonable prices, very high quality. I love the strength of the cover. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this journal. I'd fully recommend it to you guys to check out, so I'll leave a link for that in the description. Please do like this video, drop a comment down below to say what you thought of the journal and which journals you use, and please subscribe to the channel for more entertaining videos in the future. Bye bye.